If you struggle with planning your screenplays, here's something that might help. Michael Arndt is an Oscar-winning screenwriter, and he's posted videos to his YouTube channel and website teaching screenwriters how to write a good story. This is how he breaks stories down. There are 6 steps. The first is the opening. It's within the first 10 pages of the script, and the opening should introduce your protagonist and their world. They should have an expectation for their future that is clear and certain, and make the expectation specific, vivid, and sympathetic, something the audience may relate to or help them to understand the character. Second is the inciting incident. It's between the 10th and 25th page, and it must be visceral. It's the best possible or the worst possible thing for the protagonist, and it must disrupt their plans and their sense of the world. Third is the first act break. Between page 25 and page 50, the protagonist goes on a quest and they have a desire and a goal. The audience should be rooting for them to get it, and the hero must be active, making decisions and not depending on anyone else. This is where you establish their long-term goal, which is their end goal, and their short-term plan to get there. Fourth is the midpoint, coming in roughly at the 50th page. This is where reversals happen. The character learns something that creates new obstacles and sends them in a new direction. It must deepen the stakes. Fifth is the second act break, coming in at around the 75th page. This is where the protagonist seemingly fails at everything. All is lost externally, internally, and philosophically. Make the protagonist and the audience be able to see no way out of their situation. Here is where the bad guy will taunt the protagonist, expose their deepest fears, and the hero can't have an answer. Finally is the climax, between the 90th and 100th page. This is all assuming that your script is 100 pages. The protagonist will share the point of view of the villain, and the villain shouldn't be wrong, at least not in a literal sense, but the protagonist will see it more deeply, realize something, and redefine the literal sense. They find a way to resolve the external, internal, and philosophical stakes, and this is where your hero changes. Now, this was just a quick breakdown. Michael goes into much more detail and many more examples on how this exactly works, so check him out on YouTube and his personal website to learn more.